Hello everyone, we are Elena, Valverde and Daniel Montero. Welcome to Radio Havana Cuba's Scientific and Medical Report.
Stay tuned to listen to the details.
While hunger and malnutrition are declining, obesity and overweight have increased throughout Latin America and the Caribbean, with a greater impact on women and an upward trend in boys and girls. The United Nations Food and Agriculture Organization, the FAO, and the Pan American Health Organization, PAHO, said in a new report. Dr. Theodore Friedrich, FAO representative, and Dr. Vivian Perez, PAHO WHO consultant here in Cuba, jointly presented the most recent report on the state of food and nutrition security in Latin America and the Caribbean, that this time focused on analyzing the increase in obesity and overweight in the region and how agricultural policies can contribute to improving the supply of food for healthy nutrition. According to the new joint report entitled Food and Nutrition Security Outlook in Latin America and the Caribbean, 58% of the inhabitants of the region's 360 million people are overweight. Obesity affects 140 million people, 23% of the regional population, and the highest prevalences can be observed all in Caribbean countries, Barbados, Trinidad and Tobago, and Antigua and Barbuda. The increase in obesity has disproportionately impacted women. In more than 20 countries in Latin America and the Caribbean, the rate of female obesity is 10% higher than that of men. To address this situation, the FAO and PAHO call for the promotion of healthy and sustainable food systems that link agriculture, food and nutrition, and health. To this end, states should promote the sustainable production of fresh, safe, and nutritious foods, ensuring their supply, diversity, and access, especially for the most vulnerable sectors. This should be complemented with nutrition education and consumer warnings about the nutritional composition of foods high in sugar, fat, and salt. According to the Outlook report, the region has managed to reduce hunger considerably, and today only 5.5% of the population lives undernourished. With the Caribbean being the subregion with the highest prevalence, largely due to the fact that Haiti has the highest prevalence of malnutrition on the planet, 53.4%.
In the region, Cuba is the country with the lowest prevalence of low birth weight, 5.3%, while exclusive breastfeeding, a recommended nutrition strategy in the first 6 months of life, showed significant increases from 26.4 in 2006 to 48.6 in the biennium 2010-2011. However, as in the rest of the area, the prevalence of overweight is remarkable, with 59%, while obesity is already 25%. Among the actions to promote a healthy diet on the island are the enrichment and fortification of food and the preparation of food guides, which serve as a basis for promoting a nutritional education. A specific educational initiative has been the implementation from 2010 of interventions to reduce salt consumption, which aim to reduce its addition after preparation of meals. As part of the agricultural policies to increase the supply of healthy products, which also contributes to the reduction of food losses. Cuba develops an experience that the Outlook emphasizes within the region, the urban and suburban agriculture program, whose focus, markedly local, allows production to adapt to the demands of consumers in the immediate environment.
You're tuning in to a new edition of the Medical and Scientific Review, a program heard every other Monday here on Radio Havana Cuba. We are Elena Valverde and Daniel Montero, bringing you a look at the latest developments in the fields of science and healthcare in Cuba and around the world. This past week, the Havana-based National Institute of Hygiene and Epidemiology hosted a workshop on disease cause, which focused on hypertension and cancer. Addressing the meeting, Institute General Director Dr. Diosnardo Raúl Pérez explained that Cuba's expenditures on cancer and hypertension treatments are considered high, with significant implications for both the health sector and the country's economy. In that sense, he pointed to the importance of further research to find new, more efficient medications to improve patients' health and lower treatment costs. Today, health economics is one of the most relevant disciplines in the field of economics due to the influence inside and outside the strictly economic sphere. This discipline deals with investigating and solving health problems and health services from financing and sustainability at different levels and between different areas of work. During the Havana workshop, the participating experts from around the world discussed the economic implications of high blood pressure, considerations on the cost of lung cancer treatment, economic evaluation of childhood leukemia, lung cancer, the situation in Cuba, and the application of scientific production for the evaluation of health services. The meeting was an opportunity for Cuban and foreign delegates to share their experiences and find common solutions in the sector, emphasizing the priority of working in a multidisciplinary way to increase efficiency and lower costs in the health sector.
Biochemical reactions that cause Alzheimer's disease could begin in the womb or just after birth if the fetus or newborn does not get enough vitamin A, according to new research from the University of British Columbia. These new findings, based on studies of genetically engineered mice, also demonstrate that supplements given to newborns with low levels of vitamin A could be effective in slowing the degenerative brain disease. Our study clearly shows that marginal deficiency of vitamin A, even as early as in pregnancy, has a detrimental effect on brain development and has long-lasting effect that may facilitate Alzheimer's disease in later life, said Dr. Wei-Hong Song, a professor of psychiatry and Canada Research Chair in Alzheimer's disease. The researchers found that even a mild vitamin A deficiency increased the production of the protein that forms plaques that smother and ultimately kill neurons in Alzheimer's disease. He also found that these mice, when deprived of vitamin A, performed worse as adults on a standard test of learning and memory.
And that's all we have time for today. Join us again next time for Radio Havana Cuba's Scientific and Medical Report.